What's up, everybody? It's your boy back with another video. I'm reacting to Batman Gotham Knights official gameplay walkthrough DC fandom. I completely forgot about this game. I remember reading about it a while back, but I didn't even know it was still being made. But here we are, they got a gameplay trailer. So I think this takes place in the same, if I remember correctly, the same universe as the Arkham games. I think this takes place I want to say right after Batman Arkham Knight, which is a game I haven't beaten, and I plan on doing. I was planning on doing a playthrough of it. Haven't yet. I'm planning on doing a playthrough of Asylum, City. I can't play Begins because I only have that on PlayStation 3. Arkham Knight. It was another one in there, wasn't it? And I know the Origin, Batman Origin, Arkham City, or Arkham Origins. This one was another. Anyway, I think it was just Arkham, Asylum, City, and Night. So eventually, I will get into that. That's gonna be a while to beat this game. So, but unless I just I don't do any side mission or anything. But anyway, let's get into Gotham Knights trailer. So here we go. It's a pre-alpha game build. This is the freeze.
Hi, I'm Patrick Redding, Creative Director on Gotham Knights. On behalf of the whole team at WB Games Montreal, I'm really honored
It looks
to give you
good
a quick look
already.
at our gameplay.
Don't worry. Elliott Center is covered in ice. Whatever's causing this is localized at the top.
We're going to look at a short clip from one of Gotham Knights' villain crimes in a pre-alpha build. This mission is halfway through the Mr. Freeze storyline, and we're playing Batgirl a dozen or so hours into her character progression.
Sheesh. Is this like lightning's freezing stuff?
All units at Elliott Center. Air support inbound. Hostiles opening fire on upper floors. Air support, can you do a fly around?
Freeze has recently returned to Gotham with a mysterious agenda that involves manipulating the weather to flash freeze the city.
We need a way to get through that ice.
An important goal for Gotham Knights was that players can play all of the game
Who the fuck
either
was
solo
that?
or in two-player co-op.
He wants a fight. Go get it.
Whoa. Is that Red Robin?
Robin's learned how to access the Justice League satellite for short-range teleportation.
Okay, so yeah, co-op.
Meanwhile, Batgirl has mastered some more familiar techniques. And developed a few new ones of her own.
Oh, she can control bats now. Who the fuck is that? Is that?
Montoya here. Heard you're
Oh,
down
that's the
there
same.
having some fun.
Okay, I didn't see the
Fun's
cape
one
at
word
first.
for it.
Thought that was Red
Just a
Hood.
heads up, the chopper's under orders to fire on anything that moves inside.
Gotham City Police, drop your weapons or we will open fire. Returning fire.
The storm is getting worse. You need to hurry and find a way inside Elliott Center.
The
Alfred?
GCPD chopper made that part easy. This doesn't look up to code.
I like her suit. I like the trim stuff in the cape. It's just not one solid color.
If anyone asks, I meant to do that.
I won't say a word.
Tours were still going on when Freeze came through.
Those poor people. They didn't stand a chance.
And there, can't you
Gotham Knights is
unfreeze them
built to let
and
players
like
approach each challenge
if
with
you
their
do it
preferred
within
style
like
and their
5
preferred
minutes or
build.
something? Like they can live if you unfreeze them like 5 minutes or something.
This'll only take a second.
Oh, I thought he was gonna snap his neck. I bet people would have been surprised he did that. Also, you heard a. I would not even fight these people, like, especially I live in this city, and I know their reputation. I'm not gonna fight anybody from the Bat family.
No precision.
Those are like those same things that Batman has in Injustice. Like you do throw those bats out and they just hover and they hit you.
Dad, you're it.
Nice, I like that. So you can tag team and do certain moves off of each other.
Not the safest time to take.
I wonder how people feel about the co-op. Because I think some people gotta get tired of like multiplayer and shit like that.
These cables on the floor. Guaranteed they lead to freeze. Belfry, status.
Countless dead, and the temperature's still falling.
We need to stop this. Now.
I just would not even live in
Almost
Gotham.
there.
Like, it's just too much bullshit that just happens every day. I don't want to live. I'd go live
I see the weather machine.
in Iowa.
Ready with the disruptor.
That thing's drawing so much power.
Like one day you could be frozen to death by Mr. Freeze, poisoned by the Joker or Scarecrow. Get your ass whooped by Bane.
It's charging.
Oh, Mr. Freeze can fly now.
Get away from my storm engine.
Is that what you're calling it? You don't want to be on the roof when this disruptor goes off. Trust me.
Irrelevant. I already have what I need. The storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it.
And I'd be like, why are you doing this?
You cannot run from me.
I thought she was just gonna eat that.
An important element of Gotham Knights is that as the player increases in power and ability, their foes keep pace. So confronting a villain like Mr. Freeze can be a very different proposition at level 5 or at level 15. And not just in terms of stats, but in the kinds of attacks and defenses they bring to bear.
Okay, so you basically saying you
That
don't
was just a short peek at
have
Gotham Knights.
to,
We're going to have more to show you in the future.
you don't have to upgrade your character. So you say it could be easier or harder based on, I guess, how upgraded your character is. Which is interesting. So, I mean, I'm just guessing from what he said. He said the fight could be much different based on your level 5 or 15. So it seems like it's optional to upgrade your character. Which probably, they probably have a bunch of different side missions that I hope they don't do a thing where there are certain missions you have, but you have to do them in co-op. So like you have to play with somebody else. I hate when games do that, when they force you to play with other people or online and stuff. I hate even mobile games. Like I play where they have a story and it's like, okay, well now to do this part of the story, you have to play online or against somebody online. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do that. I don't know why I just don't like playing with people online. Maybe it's I don't think it's like a age thing. I mean, because back in the day, we didn't have online. You played and you either sat with somebody in your house or in their house, and you played on a split screen, which I used to hate split screen. I hate it. It's like for some reason, I could never focus on mine. I always looked at the wrong screen, but that was the way he played it back then. And for some reason, I don't know why, it's just playing online. Unless I know you, or like I played online with like my brothers or my friends and stuff like that. But I've tried playing online with strangers, like a Dying Light, and I hated it. Like I really like Dying Light. That's like one of my favorite games in the probably past 10 years, maybe more. And I said, oh, I'll play with other people, so I was trying to help other people because I had already beaten the game, but I was playing through it again. And I would join other people's games, and if they were, hadn't completed or whatever, and I would just basically help them. I wouldn't do everything for them because I don't want to take the fun away from playing the game. But I'd just be like, hey, you need help? I come down there and clear out the zombies for you because I'm, strong enough to do it. Like I do that when I play with my brothers and stuff like that. So. And I remember this one guy, like he would throw grenades and end up killing members of his team because we trying to kill zombies. He would throw a grenade right at us and don't say anything, and it blows up, hurts us. Because you can't hurt him. I think we didn't have friendly firearm, but explosive damage could hurt you. Or one guy, I don't know what his problem was. He was just in there kicking a wall, and I was like, it was a bunch of other things, but it was so irritating. I was like, I hate playing online with people. I played Injustice online. That was fine. Sometimes you get matches dropped and stuff like that, but it wasn't that big a deal. But it was fine. Plus, those are short and quick, and there's not really a whole lot of strategy, and it's just you against somebody else. But even then, like I said, I don't like it when they force you to do it. That's optional. But even with Dying Light, that was optional. I didn't have to play online. I just did it because I wanted to do something different and just playing through the game again for the 5th time. But this looked good. I'm curious how you guys feel about it. Is there something in here that do you not like the co-op? Do you think it's interesting? How about the graphics? Do you think the graphics look pretty good to me? But graphics never been like a deal breaker for me. Like I need to have super realistic graphics or something like that, or they need to be 100% look a certain way. Like graphics can be whatever, or they chose something for artistic style, whatever. But and then everything to me looks fine. I had to actually play the game to know, because looks can be deceiving. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed my reaction. And if you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. Make sure to subscribe if you hit that bell. You'll be notified when I upload new videos. Comment down below. Share this video. I'll see you next time. Peace.